Look at this tiny little stove I bought. It is 32 inches to about there, so it's just short of 32 inches. This is 6 inches across here, has a 6-inch oval flue, a 6-inch chimney of course, and a damper. This door is about 4 inches wide. It has the coal shaker, has the coal grates, so it can run on coal. This is about the size of wood you can put in there. My grandma had a stove the next size bigger than this, and it would take just a little bit bigger wood. But the nice thing about it is getting wood like this is very easy and free. You can cut it up by hand very easily, and then you can also pick up all kinds of scrap wood at any construction site for free. They'll let you have it out of their dumpster if you wish, or pallets and such like that. But I was going to put this in a greenhouse, but decided not going to make a greenhouse. It's pretty little. The stove was made in the 70s in Taiwan as a reproduction of railroad-style potbelly stoves. And the problem you have, and the reason that you find these, that they are this size, that they don't, they're not really used, is because this piece here, when you buy one off the shelf, they do not fit the oval to round for your fireplace or for your flue chimney. So what you have to do is you have to modify them, where you drill out the rivets and then you spread it, and then you put a piece of metal over the back to hold, to cover the little bit that, to make it strong again and sturdy and usable. The original ones came with, when they came new, at least the one that Grandma got, it did have a little adapter that went right here. And over the years, I think those have probably become lost, and that's why nobody uses them, I suppose. But then you just put your stovepipe together, and you'll have to assemble the flue. You'll have to drill a hole in your stovepipe and then reach in and assemble that inside. And then these are bare to snap together, but you can. And it's always good to have as much black in your ceiling, and before you hit the ceiling, to push the heat out. And then once you get up above your ceiling, then you want galvanized double wall if you have it. You should use double wall, at least double wall or triple wall, to go up through the ceiling. Or there's a lot of videos on how to do chimneys, so, but should be ready to go for somebody. An upgrade on this stove, which I intended to do but didn't because I'm not using it, is the furnace cement. As once a person gets it set and ready to use, or they know where they're going to put it. Let me start that over again. Once you know where you're going to put this, and you're done hauling it across town or across the state or what have you, is take this bolt and this bolt out, lift the top off, and then here is some fire-proof rope, a gasket. Lay this around in that groove where this sets, or this flange, and then take this furnace cement. And if there isn't enough room to put this, then skip it. I haven't torn that apart, but definitely cement this. And I think right here at the top, there's this top comes off. This top comes off, and cement that. Put it together, and I think then you go ahead and put your chimney on, and you're going to want to open up your windows to get some air in wherever you're running this, and then start a slow fire and let it slowly come up to temperature, and just follow the directions on there, and that will harden that cement, that fire cement, and it will make it airtight here and airtight right here, and it'll make it so it draws air from the bottom up through the material that's burning, instead of trying to suck it in here, and that will help with it, so you don't have any leaks here at all, or you're pulling air from the room up in here and then up the chimney. It will make it a lot more efficient, and what have you. So I don't know how much is in here. It's for a different stove, but this is a very good upgrade, and I would definitely do it. There's a look down the top, and there is the screw, and those are the two that I would think that it would be really handy if you took those loose to put that gasket around, right? Well, you can see where I'm talking, right there. And then that stove cement, fire cement, and then you can see there's that other ridge. But those are the grates, and they rock back and forth. I don't know if you can see down in there as I try to rock those. But right here is where you'll put your shaker tool. Yeah, like that. And maybe it's this way. I think it's this way. I don't know. Anyway, these rock, and I don't know if you can see, like that, and they shake the ashes out and down into the ash pan. You only shake those for coal, and that shakes them down here in the bottom, and you scoop out your ashes into a metal pan or a bucket that's metal, because they'll be hot, or potentially can be hot, and then that just sits back down. And the reason that they have, if you're going to burn coal, you have to have the coal grates, is to shake it, because coal burns different than wood. Wood burns from the bottom up, coal burns from the top down. So all the ashes form on top, so then you have to shake the coal around for the ashes to fall through. You could also take a rod or something and poke around in there too as well, but that's why a coal stove has great, or that's what makes a coal stove, I guess is what I should say. But I think that covers it.